Okay, we're back. I accidentally left my ramen sitting on the stove for the last 4 hours. Thankfully the stove was off, but the ramen... I'll eat it regardless, it's calories. Alright.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Growing responsibility?
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you. This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
Are you still a threat?
You're a chieftain of the Avar. Will your attacks persist?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Oh, everyone liked that decision. There's another judgment I think this might be for.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
These are grave charges.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
How do I want to do this? As much as I would like to have him serve Redcliffe's mages,
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Check with Josephine real quick.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Our allies will be
The people
forgiven.
coming know we just survived Corypheus and a dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
And you don't?
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I wish we'd saved more
We
lives.
lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
No need to be all
You don't have to be
business.
so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so. Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
And it might still be the Maker as
Perhaps
well.
the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
Feels strange.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Won't let me talk to Josephine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that next area unlocked, shall we? it's not an area, it's like an actual mission. Shit. Well then. Let's go get some table stuff done. According
We
to
cannot
Dorian,
neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we
while
neglect
most
roads?
Venator registers
Our
are not
allies
Venatori
cannot take
supporters,
the
they
same
will
route
also
through
not
the
raise a finger
mountains
to
we
prevent
did.
the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. Magister contacted in Canaris by the name of Maverus Talani. Oh, I remember Maverus from the comic book. They are an amazing human being. Yes, I did just use their pronouns correctly. Shut up. I am literally going to punch anyone who... I'm sick and tired of people using him pronouns for me, just saying. And I know Mavarius Talani is sick and tired of people using he, him pronouns to describe them. So, yes, I understand. Anyway, they are attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori activity sharply curtailed. And to Vinter, Dorian suggests the Quiet Inquisition support of Maverus will be beneficial, and ultimately could drum up support from either Magister's fearful of what Caribbean represents.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
I have contacts into Vinter, although not many. Still trading a few favors. Could help this Magister a great deal.
Let us begin.
It's to be expected in the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. Now they seem mire in arguments of seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. Let them squabble on their own. Poking them at this point is wasted energy.
Let's see what we have.
I found bandits stalking their patrols. They are the usual kind. Try to stop them if they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. You have the location to stimulate them, but the way to work elsewhere. Liliana? That is actually a very wise course of action. So that's definitely a Josephine. Also, probably a Liliana. So, tough call. Resources quest, maybe?
All right.
Okay. That's done. You gotta be joking. How much longer? Another. Considerable as your support may have been, I'm decided to report my motion dead on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised my fellows in the Magisterium didn't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It's a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I would have had on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and I'll see more I drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid, he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Mavarius Talani. Oh, they are so sweet. New news from Maverus. A resistance movement has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maverus is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. See, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. Send some Templars north. Disguised, of course. Real Templars, the sort who can disrupt magic. Should be all the help she needs.
All right.
Sorry. Did I cackle out loud? Specializations for the Inquisitor.
Let us begin.
Best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. We received a message from Orzammar, knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Theodas. King Belen officially declared his support to the Inquisition.
At your service.
Right. Okay. I think there's one more. Inquisitor, here are the results of my research. I hope they are satisfactory. Your spy master said she might let me stroll around without my shackles if they please you. Sing no false praise on my account. Gary and Alexius. An enhanced cooldown amulet. Okay. Despite their intent to craft a political entity to oppose us, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional trading partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. Seems Jeronis was correct. Not only do Tevinter Templars not possess the ability to disrupt magic, Tevinter Magisters are flummoxed when they encounter such abilities. There was an attack on Magister Talani's estate, but our agent, Sir Lendadaro, reports it was handily beaten back, and is unlikely to return anytime soon. Master Talani sends her thanks, as well as some artifacts stripped from the attackers, and does scented handkerchief. Don't ask. Colin. Ah. They are so sweet. I am sorry. They are my favorite human being in this entire franchise. Other than Dorian. My sweet, sweet Dorian. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar is pledged to our cause. Some of them the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzammar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Boom. Okay. With that, I think it's time I start working on collecting things that are needed too. Bring me unto specializations. Like actual specializations. Wonder what specializations are in this game.
Inquisitor.
Huh. We'll come back to this.
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter, Commander Helene.
Welcome, Commander.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand. How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
An elf has a human rank.
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
Where have you
Who
served?
granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
Why is this a good discipline?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot. Only you know if you are fit to lead with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
Show me what's involved.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps, recruit. And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
I welcome any
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Teletasi.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the Grand Necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
Show me what's involved.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you. I await your return, Inquisitor, as do the spirits of those we have lost, or caused to be lost. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Why is this a good
Tell me
discipline?
why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
I'm ready to learn what you...
You have your instructions.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes?
I am your trainer.
You said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
Are you alright?
You seem a little... scattered.
It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
Rifts are a recent
The
phenomenon.
rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves. Old forms into new forms. Others
Wow.
will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
I told you to
Who
study
charged
the
you with
rest.
studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
Why is this a good
Tell
discipline?
me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And?
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
And what is your name?
You didn't mention your name.
I am your trainer.
That isn't a name.
It is what I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind. Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
Show me how to begin.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been, and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction, and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then, I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
I think I'm going with Rift Mage. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So, let us journal. Journal. Way of the Rift Mage. So, Venatory Tomes and Ring Velvet. Ring Velvet I can buy. Venatory Tomes are hard to get, like Wisp Essences. Actually, this one's the easiest to do. I'd say that one is... the other two seem to be just as equally hard. Okay. Huh. So, 3 tomes are on the Exalted Plains, which I haven't been to yet. Actually, any Venatory, such as from Dorian's One Less Venatory quest, even from their spawning locations in the hinterlands. Alright.
How much did you need?
Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to right next to the war table and save and close. I'm going to play with my dog for a bit, because I played a lot of this today. I'm tired.
Law has asserted itself.
Double check with Josephine first before I go.
Good day to you.
Nothing to report.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
See y'all next time.